Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different need. I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh, hello, and welcome again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan, and I have a cast of thousands with me tonight. Hopefully more to come through. But first, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host. This man has forgot more baseball than I ever know. Let me bring my man in, 7. 7, what's going on with you? How you doing?
What is up, man? I am so glad to be here. And you know what? I might get the rare double win today, sir. Because right now the Yankees are losing and the Chiefs are winning. I could not ask for a better way to start the show.
There you go. Next, let me bring in, let me see. Okay, let me bring in my future ex-wife and more money I'm gonna have to spend on child support. Bring my girl Erica in. Erica, what's going on? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Doing good. Can't complain. And last but certainly not least, he is on the Geek Gauntlet podcast with me every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Let me bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Of course, we got Sparky in the background. Can't have a Sports Reports podcast without Sparky repping the WWE Championship. But it ain't about wrestling tonight. It is about Divisional Series baseball. Playoffs are upon us. And then 7 said it best. Chiefs beating the Saints right now. Let's hope that score holds, man.
Why you had to bring up Sparky? We were doing so good.
Bro, Sparky is the unofficial sponsor of the Sports Reports podcast. If anything else, the mascot. He is the mascot.
He's more of a mascot.
Mascot. There we go. All right. My fault. My
shit
fault.
Around here. Tell you that.
When
mascot.
Look, did we have a vote on this?
I messed up. I got you covered. See, he always got to be on the show, man. Always got to be on the show.
All right. Let's go ahead and get the show started off. Yes, Ando is correct. We got some Divisional Series baseball going on. Let's go ahead and start this show off with the 7-inning stretch. Let's go.
I want to be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints.
All right, 7, you have the floor, my friend. How you doing?
Man, it still confuses me that intro gives me way more street cred than I actually deserve. Yeah, man. Division Series baseball is upon us right now. This evening, the Kansas City Royals are up on the New York Yankees 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Rodon gave up all 4 of the runs that Kansas City scored, including a 4th inning home run moonshot that had a 96-foot apex from Salvador Perez. Should the results hold, that series will be tied 1-1. Detroit beat the Cleveland Guardians earlier in a game that was actually really tight until I believe it was the 8th inning when Class A is either 8th or the 9th inning.
9th inning.
Gave up 3 runs from a 3-run home run where he was serving up fucking meatball sliders to, I believe it was, I can't even remember who it was now. It was that hit the ball. But it was a solid home run hit by him. Yesterday, we had the second round of the other two Division Series games. The first one, Phillies and Mets, was actually a nail biter. The Mets had that game for most of it, and the Phillies clawed their way back, and then I believe they won at the bottom of the ninth.
Castellanos hit it.
Yeah, Castellanos hit a walk-off home run. That's what it was. And then the game that we're going to start discussion with, the San Diego Padres beat the LA Dodgers 10-2. That West Coast rivalry is hot, but last night was volatile with Machado and some of Machado and Tatis, the worst offenders, trash talking and taunting not only the Dodger fans, but also there was an exchange between Machado and Dave Roberts, and also one between Machado and Jack Flaherty, who was, I believe Flaherty started last night, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Okay, and yeah, it was checked, but there was no meetings in the parking lot after that game, which also included a stoppage for fans throwing trash onto the field. Ambo, I'm going to tee you up on this one first because I know Erica's going to have a lot to say. Do you think Dodgers fans were justified in throwing trash on the field last night?
I'm going to say it as a fan of Kansas City. When you're playing really bad ball, more importantly, when you're playing bad playoff baseball, it tends to set your irritation to a max. I'm going to start off by saying there's no room for that as a fan in baseball, basketball, football. Keep your trash to yourself, all right? Stay classy, Los Angeles. Don't do this when you go back home in Game 5 when you're up 3-1, okay? Don't do that. But more importantly, man, there should be no reason for you to throw your trash on the field. First off, it just sets the precedence of, we don't want to go to Los Angeles because if we're beating the crap out of the Dodgers, they're going to keep doing that to every fan base. Did the Dodgers play bad last night? Absolutely. They had 6, 7 hits. They had 5 hits throughout the entire game. It was a bad night, and we like to joke with Erica that the Dodgers are turning blue because they choke all the time. But it's one game, right? It's one game. You go into San Diego, you got a game tomorrow. Pick yourself up, dust the dust off, and get back at it, man. Otherwise, I'm impressed with how the Padres kind of came back. I didn't expect the Padres to put 10 up on the Dodgers. It just goes to show you that not just the coaching staff of the Padres, but just that team in general shows you why they made it to the DS in the beginning. Because they're not just going to let one game define them. They could have said, "Hey, we got handed by LA in Game 1. We're going to just wait till we go back home." No, they're coming to play, man.
I agree. It was, the secret in the only trash on the baseball field is the Yankees. I support that, Joel. But no, the Padres did what you have to do when you're in a postseason series. You've got to get wins on the road. And so now it comes to them to hold that with the series. They've got to not allow that to happen when they go back to San Diego, I believe tomorrow night. So Erica, how do you feel about what has happened in the state of your Dodgers after the first 2 games?
Well, we haven't choked yet, so I'm really happy.
The jersey color shows otherwise.
Did I ask for your input? You have the stage. You get to shut up. Go play with your fucking dragon.
Oh, snap.
Anyways, no. Game 1, really good. I feel like we could have done way better. Game 2, I left halfway through the game and went to the bar because it was just that that was really rough to watch. Like, after what we did in Game 1, I didn't expect for it to come down to what they showed last night, because that was just I figured we would have done better.
It was definitely an about face from what we saw at game one. Game one, you saw Shohei getting involved.
Yep.
Freddie was doing, they're just what you would expect out of this Dodgers lineup, firing on all cylinders, happened in game one. And then it was the inverse. Ando, watch your background noise, buddy. It was the inverse in game two. And that's not something that you can afford if you're the Dodgers, because your appearances in the playoffs as of late are shaky.
Yeah. No, I mean 100%. I mean, and like, listen, I have to go to the bigger issue here because it's really been like messy.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
The fact that, listen, I don't genuinely think that trash got thrown on that damn baseball diamond for no reason. If you go and you look, you can see that Tatis and Machado and Profar were all sitting there and purposely antagonizing the fans. So for it to then turn around and, oh my God, the fans are, no, you don't get to blame the fans. Exactly like you said, it's a heated rivalry. This is a heated rivalry, and it's always been that way. Now, let's take into consideration, where did Machado used to play? So that fire is there even more, especially when we play them because of Machado.
Yep.
But Machado also likes to run his mouth and doesn't know how to contain it. We all know this. So Machado's going to do whatever he can to like purposely antagonize the LA fans, the dugout, anything. Like, it's really sad that the fans even feel the need to like turn around and throw trash on the field, you know? Like, it's one thing. I don't know. I still kind of find it really shitty that like Profar robbed Mookie of a home run. Okay. Yeah. He went and tried to give the ball to a fan. Fan took the ball and chipped it right back out on the field. Can you blame him? You just robbed Mookie of a home run.
But that's still a souvenir. But I get when you're in that when you rob a home field player of a home run, like there's gonna be like an away team player hits a home run in Dodger Stadium, that ball's getting thrown back just like it will at Wrigley, just like it will at Yankee Stadium or at Fenway. Like, it's gonna happen. And honestly, I'm gonna say this: I absolutely love the entire thing, and here's why. First of all, people watching this on TV are seeing baseball entertaining because conflict sells tickets.
Yeah.
That's why the WNBA has seen a growth thanks to the interest of the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese rivalry. The Major League Baseball as a league is ecstatic that it landed with the Padres and the Dodgers facing off. Mm-hmm. Because that's a lot of tickets in big name ballparks for big money prices that are selling. They are making bank. That's a lot of ad space that's selling at a higher price because it's a hotly contested matchup that people are going to watch. This series is good for baseball more than I think any of the other series at the division level. The Yankees and Royals one is interesting because you have the guy that is going to be MVP and Aaron Judge, and the guy that should be MVP and Bobby Witt Jr. Facing off. So there is some interest there for baseball fans, but for the casual fan, that Dodgers Padres series is where the fucking entertainment is. So
100%.
For that, I say this is absolutely great for baseball. Okay, and Will, I want to serve you up on your Mets here for a second, big dog. When you look at the state of that series between the Mets and the Phillies, it's tied after the first two. You know, we don't have anybody that's 2-0 right now. I think we're going to have anybody that's 2-0 out of this first two rounds or out of this first two games. What do the Mets have to do to get back to the National League Championship?
Remain consistent. Remain consistent on both sides on both sides of everything. You have to make sure that your pitching is where it needs to be. Give me a second, guys. Have to make sure you're. I'm trying to let everybody else in. Hold on 1 second.
I got one word for you. Grimace. Grimace needs to open up the pitching in games 3 and 4 by throwing out the first
they
damn
really
pitch.
need to remain consistent. They really do.
Grimace turned that team around.
I mean,
Grimace turned that team around.
If you're going to try and spark a rivalry, having Grimace throw out the first pitch in Game 3 once they're back in New York, and also I want to say the Mets winning in Game 1 thanks to a absolute nuke of a home run hit by Pete Alonso is absolutely fantastic, because if there's any one player that I would think really deserves a ring that hasn't had a fair shot at one yet, it's fucking Pete Alonso. It's Pete Alonso.
Agreed.
So I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to oversell that series, but at the same time, there is some serious talent in that series, both with the Mets and with the Phillies, because you got Bryce Harper on the other side, and that dude.
Well, you got Kyle Schwarber too, who's a former World Series winner too.
Yep.
Schwarber's been around the league multiple times, and is still performing at an older age, for these guys. So that series is full of talent. You can catch just so that you're aware, you can catch the Dodgers and Padres series on Fox. And also, actually, I believe the National League games. So the Mets Philly series and the Dodgers Padres series are both on Fox. The American League Series games, the
TBS,
those are both on TBS, True TV, and Max as well. Get them wherever you get your streaming on, or your regular TV service. And wow, that was very clearly pass interference. Sorry, Chiefs game, just saw it. But no, I definitely get some baseball time, and playoff baseball is the time to watch it, because it is the most energetic baseball you'll ever see. I highly recommend it.
And then when you've got the matchups that we've got going at the same time, it does make it a lot more entertaining. You're trash. I know who you are. You're trash. Go away.
I knew you would like that. I
gotta say, I'm actually really impressed, because 3 of the 4 matchups in the DS this year are divisional matchups between, our divisional matchups between the Padres and the Dodgers, the Guardians and the Tigers, and the Phillies and the Mets. And even there's a rivalry kind of brewing between the Yankees and the Royals now, because you're gonna have.
There used to be a rivalry between the Yankees and the Royals, and so it is possible, with the fact that the Royals have actually quietly built a solid roster, that we're going to see even more improvement on next year. I think that rivalry actually kind of comes back, especially with the expansion of the fact that you're going to play your American League counterparts twice a season if they're not in your division. That's 6 to 8 games a year. What's up?
What's up, bro?
What up, do, man?
Told you I figured it out visually.
Yeah, cause them links that I was man, they was terrible.
I am going to let you know, if I do mute myself, it's because I got a party watching the Chiefs game, so I don't want to be too loud on mic.
Yeah, they're
gotcha.
So
listen, we know you need your alone time with the dragon. Okay, you don't have to lie and say you're
no. I would block the camera.
Hey, John, you muted.
I would block the camera if that were the case. The camera is for the stuff in the room. The mic is for everything outside the room.
All right,
say
something now, John.
I'm sure you had fun with the microphone one time.
Say something now, John.
Something now. Can you hear me? No.
I can hear him.
I can hear him, but it's like it's only out of the left side. It's like it's not balanced or something.
I heard that tap.
How about now? No.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we're finally good, man. Thank you.
And man, lift up the people in Florida, because they're getting ready to get hit again with Milton. Probably it's either tomorrow or Wednesday. And Tampa Bay is about to get hit.
Yeah, between Tampa and then it's going across Florida. So Orlando's going to catch a piece of it. I heard Daytona. A lot of Volusia County is supposed to get it too.
I've got followers on my TikTok and friends that live in like the Tampa Bay and St. Pete's area. And for those of you that aren't quite sure that this is legit, Waffle House has already shut down.
Oh yeah,
and they've boarded up their windows, so that's how you know it's serious.
That's how you know it's hurricane time. You know.
What's up, John? What's going on, man?
What's going on? Can you hear me now?
I can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him too, Will.
Okay, let me bring him on.
I was gonna say I've heard him the whole time. So
Yeah, so have I. Yeah, now it's only coming in for me. His is
Kyle.
only coming in. What's up, Kyle?
We got Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
What up, Kyle?
What's up, my boy?
Let me see if I can get John in here real quick. Let me see. Hold on.
We got John in here. Do
I
we
was
have
gonna
another
say
John?
John is in here.
Turn up the volume a little bit. Oh, snap. Was that your people, Ando?
Yeah, Patrick just got picked.
All right, John, say something now.
Something now.
I like him.
I heard him a little bit.
That is some smart ass shit I do.
I mean, that's what he
A
asked.
little bit.
It is.
Now, you guys can hear him fine?
I can hear him fine.
Okay.
The reason you can't hear him must just be because you're a Saints fan. Can't hear shit tonight.
So that's just messed up.
The offensive line can't hear shit going past him and knocking Derek Carr's ass into the ground again.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Look, with that defense of the Saints, I mean, it ain't breaking. It's bending like hell, but it ain't breaking yet.
Anyway, but yeah, to get back on my mess, you just need to remain consistent and stay steady at the bats. I hope Pete Alonso can do something because I'm with you. I want to see the Padres and the Mets. I don't want to see the Dodgers. I don't want to see them.
This is why you're my future ex-husband paying a shitload of child support. You just solidified that right there.
I don't want to see the Dodgers, man. If we can get past who we are, I don't want to see the Dodgers.
Will you see this jersey? See
I
it?
see.
You're not going to get to see anything under that jersey, Will.
No, you're not.
You done messed up, sir.
That's just so wrong. That's just so wrong. But,
Will done put himself in timeout.
And just because you want to go in timeout with the dragon doesn't mean everybody else does.
Jesus,
Okay?
oh my God!
Again, it's not me.
Leave the
It is not me.
Oh my God, man!
It's okay.
Leave Sparky out of it. All right.
And finally, one last thing here to close out the baseball segment.
Porky? Wow.
Sparky, Sparks, like Sparks.
Oh, so is he electrifying to you when you play with him?
Wow. And this is what we missed about you, Erica. This is what we missed.
So trying to keep this show.
I'm trying not to feed into that shenanigans. I'm trying to stay out of that though, but she keeps pouring in.
It's not even your fault this time. I'm not even your fault.
It's not.
Nope.
It ain't even.
Nope.
All right. One last thing before we close it out. Pete Rose passed away this last week at the age of 83. Statistically, one of the best hitters to ever step up to the plate in Major League Baseball. His career was completely derailed when, as a coach, he was caught gambling on his own team. And there has been... Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
It is. It's what sucks is you have a guy who is arguably statistically one of the best hitters in baseball history as far as getting the ball into play. It was a lot of singles and bloopers and stuff like that. But you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes. There are some guys that is their job on the team. But he passed away at 83, and the debate will rage on for the rest of baseball history about whether or not Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. And
it's going to be a debate.
You got to find a way to recognize but here's the thing. And here's why I understand the no's and the yeses, because if you can't tell the story of his era without him, and that's the point of the Hall of Fame. Good and bad, you can't tell the story of his era without him, without his presence. However, the Cooperstown Museum, where the Hall of Fame sits and the Hall of Fame plaques reside, Pete Rose is in the museum. He's just not recognized in the plaques. If you can, he's in the museum. As long as he's in the museum and represented, which is the point of the Hall of Fame Museum, is to tell the story of baseball.
Yep.
I get it. I can't argue with it because he's still represented, and that's really what it deserves. But you can't get into the sacred area with the plaques or the busts for the NFL if you're going to be dumb enough, because they tell you the very first meeting, very first day of every spring training, every camp, they talk about it multiple times throughout the year and always have to every athlete in a professional sport. Don't gamble on your own sport. It's that simple.
Yep.
Don't gamble on your own sport.
Amen. All right, before we get into start talking about some NFL football, we got a quick message from our sponsor over at BetUS. Give us a minute. We'll be right back.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
All right. That is from our sponsor over at BetUS. Now let's go ahead and get into the huddle. Oh, we lost. Oh, where'd she go?
You're muted, Seven.
She left us.
Erica said she's stepping out for a minute. I pulled her out. You're good.
Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the huddle. And the first game I want to talk about and ask you guys about finish every damn Redskins. The Commanders defeat the Cleveland Browns 34-13. Is it time for the calling of Deshaun Watson? Is it time to call it?
Get that mofo out the game. He hot ass garbage.
No, he cold ass garbage. That's what he is. He's cold ass garbage.
Yes.
That's as cold as the massage oil that he uses on himself before he gets massages.
Oh my goodness. Dan, what's up, man?
I thought this was the Gamblers Anonymous meeting. I'm sorry. I'll check it out.
See, the disrespect already. He's coming here with disrespect, folks. Disrespect.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on,
man? Long time no see.
What's going on, man? Hey, one thing Kyle can be happy about, he ain't got no Eagles sake because they ain't play.
Who?
The Eagles.
Oh.
Talk about who?
I'm still basking in the W from last Sunday. I'm basking in the W from last week. What?
Jalen has a regular season W hangover every week. It's like a regular season W.
But guys, I just think it's time, man. I mean,
his ass out of there.
Yeah,
his line is terrible too, though. Anytime you end up getting sacked by your spinner, getting pushed into the quarterback, your line trash.
It's true.
But there's just there. Yeah,
they soft.
You could say Jalen Hurts the team.
Love it.
But I just think it's time for him to roll, man. I just think it is, and it's like,
yeah.
He was terrible.
His hairline starting to look like Dax. Get him out of there.
Yep.
Get him out of there.
It's really about his loss of confidence in the hair.
Corners are leaving him.
Yeah, he lost his confidence. Doesn't throw the deep ball as well.
Got
it's like, God damn, I'm losing my hair.
Yeah.
And to make it so bad, yeah, you talk about his line, and that's true. The line is bad, but come on, y'all. The man got Amari Cooper. He gonna get
got David
Nick
and
Chubb
Joku.
back in a little bit.
I ain't seen him throw for over 200 yards this season at all, if I'm not mistaken.
He's the only quarterback that hasn't broken 200 yards.
No,
And that's awful.
it's terrible. That's
Joe
trash.
Flacco did wonders with the same team last year.
Yep.
And their defense is still pretty good. So
Flacco throws for 200 yards in the second half of games at this point.
Yeah, because they got Myles Garrett. You got a good as hell ass secondary. You just keep putting pressure on them boys because you can't score.
No.
It comes down to the fact that Deshaun Watson has been playing since he came to the Browns like something has been rubbing him the wrong way the entire time.
No pun intended.
Oh no,
he wants something to rub him the right way. That's
Thank goodness this show has a mature rating.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I wasn't sure what we needed to say. We were on the stream, so
I'm the reason we have.
I was trying to, monetize myself.
Oh man, but yeah, it's terrible. I think there's
it's time to go.
Meanwhile, I want to go on the other end for the Commanders. Look at how Daniels is playing. Oh my, damn! I think
you're a 5-star stunner.
Woo!
I'm telling you,
stunner for sure.
This rookie class has actually panned out to be better than I think a lot of people expected at the start of the year. Caleb Williams is finding his own way. Jalen Daniels looks absolutely fantastic. Bo Nix looks serviceable. He looked really good yesterday.
Yep. The offensive linemen that were both drafted, Joe Walt before he got hurt, is playing pretty good. Talisi Fuaga, who's playing for the Saints right now, he's looking pretty good too.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Talisi Fuaga. I don't know how to say his name.
Offensive lineman for Saints.
Yep.
Real quick, before we go any further, I just want to say thank you to National Streaming Sports for having us on the Roku channel. We do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Linda and the crew over there. We do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, Kyle, do you think the fall of the Eagles started with Nick Sirianni losing his goddamn mind during the Super Bowl Star Spangled Banner? You know what I'm saying? Like when Chris Stapleton was singing. Like Sirianni was losing his fucking mind.
Falling on the sideline.
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, they're done. They're not winning this game. Like they got Sirianni's losing his fucking mind. Sirianni's happy to be there. Sirianni's fucking
really happy to be there.
Tears of joy streaming down that man's face.
Here's the thing, Joel. Jameis Winston has actually been operating despite being the backup, like somebody who's about to be the face of the franchise.
Can I address how you say Jameis? Actually, it gets me in like the deepest parts of my. It's Jameis Winston. I can't fucking explain to you. He's doing it. He's doing it on purpose. I think just to dig in my fucking like.
Whoa.
My psychoanalysis is like, I have like a tick when he does that.
If I truly wanted to bug you, I would just ask you if you could update me on what the Yankees and Royals baseball score is right now.
Don't worry, I got it.
It ain't over yet, bud. It ain't over yet.
But no, Jameis Winston is operating like he's going to charity events. He's interacting with fans. He's putting in that back end stuff that you would normally see Deshaun do. And I'm sure that they probably were like, "Hey, Deshaun, you're not doing anything for the team. Just
he's not allowed to touch anyone."
Nope. He's not allowed. But honestly, I think it would be better for the fan base, for the Browns fan base, to just put Winston in. Nobody is worried about that contract anymore. They'd rather be out of it. Just put Winston in. Put Deshaun Watson as the backup quarterback. You might as well at this point.
Oh, wait, no! Don't switch us. We were touching.
Nope.
We'll just
we can't have that on this show.
We'll just
Daniel, Will's getting jelly.
You can go. Hey, Andy, you can go touch your dragon over there.
You've been here for 10 seconds, and it's already causing problems.
Go touch the dragon.
She was here earlier. You were the one that was latest.
Oh, that dragon went to a Diddy party.
Yes.
I was holding it in, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
Ando definitely looks like the type of guy to have a bunch of baby oil in his house, so that definitely tracks.
Oh man.
Oh, I couldn't wait, bro.
I hate you so much, Seven. I hate you so fucking much. And John, I hate you too for saying Diddy in our podcast, man.
Is it just me? Is it just I'm up here watching this game? Saints are back in it. They did score a touchdown. Foster Moreau. But they gonna lose. But is it just me, or is Chris Olave washed? He had a good year.
He wasn't that good in the first place. I think he's that good. I really don't. I mean,
I can't let you talk about my Ohio State receiver like that. I can't.
I would say as a
he's no David Boston. He's no.
I think he's a solid 2, but I don't think he's a 1. I think when Mike Thomas was playing, Michael Thomas, I think he was a good distraction for him there. But once Thomas got hurt again,
but Derek Carr is Derek Carr.
Yeah.
It's not all pinned on a receiver. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was about to say. Because let's look at even tonight. Chris Olave has 1 catch for 4 yards, but he's also only been targeted 1 time. It's not like he's dropping passes or he's getting blown up in coverage. Yeah. He's not getting targeted.
Or Carr with like Shaheed. There was a throw in the first quarter that he should have had a walk-in touchdown. And Carr just flat out overthrew him.
Whoa.
We have a lot of
balls.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was a reference to
what is going on?
That escalated quickly. I mean, it's still better than what happened last week, but let's not.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, because we weren't on last week.
But no, it's we've sat here and talked about the fact that Derek Carr is essentially Matt Stafford without the organization.
You've said that.
No. Multiple people have agreed with me because the numbers back it up.
Just because they want to be your friend. Because that's not
just because they want to be your
friend. White privilege helping me again? Is that what it is, Dan?
It definitely is. Yeah. How's that working out for you?
Okay. But it's Derek Carr is what Derek Carr has been the entire time. A serviceable road quarterback.
Yep.
The worst brother.
The worst brother.
The less
he's the guy that can change your tires and change your oil. He can't take out your transmission. He can't swap the motor out. He can't do none of that.
Nope.
He changes the oil and refuels the fluids.
Meineke Eli Manning.
That's it. He's the Meineke manager. That's it. That's all you're going to get out of Derek Carr.
Mediocrity.
Just floating.
All right, but I'm going to go. Well, I'm gonna go to a different extreme. Even though they lost, he still played well. Jacksonville defeats the Colts 37-34. Did you see the day Joe Flacco had?
Yeah. But any quarterback that has to throw in the fourth quarter because you're down by 14 points, you're gonna have those. You're gonna have those passing your stats.
I don't think that's the deal. I don't think that's the deal. I think that Flacco just dude, he's so savvy. He's been around for so long, man. He's just going out there and it's probably easy for him to read defenses at this point, for real. And
did you guys see the one that he had? He ran 18 miles an hour on that 30-yard run that he had. As what, like a 36-year-old?
He's like 6'9" or something.
Yeah. He looks so like he's 6'9", just over the yeah. Chiefs.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Are we looking at a quarterback controversy? Because Richardson has been trash.
I don't know if it's that Richardson has been trash. He's not consistent.
But
he stays hurt too much to be consistent.
And that's the other issue.
And that's why I don't think it's going to be a controversy. I think at some point they're just going to hand it to Flacco and tell Richardson.
It's going to be just like what happened last year in Cleveland. Flacco's going to take the keys and drive.
He needs to slide.
Oh hell yeah!
To the left, slide to the right,
and
crisscross.
Yeah. And
everybody,
that's a middle school dance. Yep, middle school dance. Here we go.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you, man.
Yeah, and the thing,
Joel's touching himself and then giving us $2. This is.
I mean,
hey, but I do actually have a serious question.
How much for a VJ?
Hey, Joel, you can write the answer to this. How did it feel to lose to Atlanta? Just curious.
Dude, no. Fuck, because I was going for Tampa Bay in that game. And yeah, no, just
Erica,
we'll get to that.
Erica, can you please not address your personal grievances on the show? We're trying to have a show.
Hey, Dick, can you please not wear that nasty ass wannabe fucking red color that looks like it's OU's color? Because that's the real big red.
Whoa. No,
Not
that
even
is
close.
not. No, that is not the OU color. That is Go
Remember,
Big
it's
Red.
for the mature rating.
Oklahoma.
said-
Oklahoma
Hold on.
wears like that
Hey.
maroon bullshit color.
Thank you, Linda.
It's fucking crimson. Get it right and go spank
No,
your
no,
fucking
no.
dragon.
Washington State is fucking crimson. That is their color line. Oklahoma
He told
has
him to
some, like,
spank his dragon.
I like how everybody else caught that,
y'all.
but you, Ando, you just like keep going.
I'm
Everyone
trying.
else
Yeah,
caught it.
fuck you guys. Fuck.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me try to write this ship here. Let me try to write.
Good luck,
this ship
Will.
here.
Good luck.
Let me try to write this ship here. As someone says they can kill with Erica. How you doing? Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you.
That's crimson.
Hey, but you know what, Joel? A win's a win, and I'm pretty sure ATL still got the W, not Tampa. So sucks for you guys, doesn't it?
Are we going to do the swag shuffle? Is that what we're doing
What
now?
was the-
Oh, sorry, the swag surfing. That's what we're doing. The swag surfing.
Let me ask
What did you call it before?
The swag
Swag.
shuffle.
Yeah, the swag shuffle.
Oh shit!
Because I'm white.
Okay.
Hell no,
Wow.
man.
No,
No.
Ando, you're right.
Wow. Hey, let me
Why,
ask
do
you
I
this
look
real
black?
quick. What was the worst loss?
Swag shuffle.
What was the worst loss of the weekend? Was it that Houston Buffalo game?
I think it was
or
Cincinnati.
was it-
I think it was Cincinnati and Baltimore.
Me too.
Yep.
Yep.
Me too.
Because dude,
I'm actually
you
really
have
shocked
That
that
game was
Cincinnati-
crazy.
dude, you
I'm
have
really
you
shocked
have-
Cincinnati's doing as bad as they are because I really
I'm
figured
not.
they would have. Really?
I just,
Nope.
Yeah, you have Baltimore dead to rights, and you cannot kick the and a lot of it has to do with the snap and the put down. Snap
A lot
and
of
the put
that-
down is what's
A lot of
great.
it. A lot of it had to do with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I mean, the stiff arm play. That's ridiculous. Who,
Yeah.
who makes
Big
that
tip.
miss?
Seven,
Then
you need
pick
to
the
watch
ball
this
up off
touchdown.
the ground and still throw a touchdown.
Stiff armed a dude, goes 12 yards deep in the backfield, throws across his body. Like that's just not a thing that normal quarterbacks do. That's just
No.
that's
Nope.
just getting beat by one dude, really. Because that play doesn't happen. It's not the thing.
Hell of a play, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell of a play. Oh, I'm talking about the touchdown that just happened in Kansas City.
No,
Oh,
no, we were talking about
nobody
Lamar
gives a shit about
Jackson.
Washington State, by the way.
Yo,
That was
I
amazing.
care about
That was an
Washington
amazing
State.
play
Eat
by
it, Dad.
Lamar Jackson. That was an amazing play.
That
hell yeah,
game- and here's the thing. We talked about it multiple times and the problems that Baltimore was having with the fact that they weren't running the ball effectively. And guess what? They turned it on last week and ran it down. Who's it they played with the 49ers throat and won that game. And
Cincinnati.
I'm talking last week. And then this
Oh,
week,
yeah.
Cincinnati.
Baltimore
It was the
ran
Cow.
it
It
down,
started versus the Cowboys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
Oh, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Baltimore played Buffalo last week. Sunday night.
Buffalo. Yeah.
Buffalo. Okay. But the if you're going to actually have the rushing attack that Baltimore has, and
Damn.
Baltimore is the deadliest team in the league.
Yep. Once they figure out how to utilize Derrick Henry, and they're starting that right now.
They're on their way. They're on their way.
Because what? They're 4-1 now. Their only loss was to Kansas City by a toe on opening weekend.
They 3-2.
Yeah, they lost 2 games.
Who'd they lose to? Kansas City? Oh, Oakland or Vegas. That's right. They lost to Vegas week 2.
Yep. Embarrassing loss to Vegas in week 2.
Yep.
And that looks even worse now that the Raiders are 2-3 after getting just destroyed the way that they did by Denver.
How dare you call them the Oakland Raiders?
They're always going to be just like the Chargers are always going to be San Diego to me, man. Fuck Dean Spanos. Move the team back to San Diego and give San Diego back their city.
Say the Spanos family's doing everything they can to erase San Diego from the history of the fucking sport.
We're adding Spanos to that list of people we want to say fuck you to.
Oh, just spoke with Linda, and she says we're coming in loud and clear on Roku. So again, Linda, thank you so much for having us. We appreciate you.
Congratulations, guys! You're on TV.
Yes,
Actually, I am. I'm on
I have
TV right now to my right. So
my mother is not watching.
don't worry, my mom's not either, man. It's okay.
No fucking chance. I don't tell her. About
So
it.
I'm the only. So I'm probably the only lucky one that has both my parents watching.
Yeah,
because you don't have a fan base because you're a Dodgers fan.
Right.
Yeah, somebody has to love you.
Someone's got to be there to perform the Heimlich when the Dodgers cook. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying.
That was because they had to. They had to.
I mean, my parents don't have to love me.
I mean, that's
do.
debatable.
God
They don't
damn.
have to. They do
Cold
love
world.
me.
Damn,
You're actually a really
man.
great kid, I promise.
Hey, real
Hey,
quick.
Dan, put your glasses on. Go away.
Can't see how high my eyebrows raised. Hang on.
Oh, hold on. Are we doing? You know,
I gotta bring up another situation that I thought was kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty. This is that y'all remember that movie South Park, their first movie that came out?
Hell yeah, South Park deeper, longer,
bigger, longer, uncut.
Yep.
When they did the Get Behind the Darky scene.
Yeah,
I don't know
Get
if
Behind the
y'all-
Blackies. That's what they call
Get
it.
Behind the Blackies, I think it was.
I'm sorry. Does anybody have any questions?
Carolina did that.
Have you ever heard
Carolina
of the
did that.
Emancipation
I
Proclamation?
don't even want to know.
Carolina
I
did
don't
that this
either.
week.
What in the
South Park's
world?
awesome. South Park's awesome.
Carolina did that this week against Chicago. Andy Dalton was getting murdered. He was getting destroyed. Offensive line wasn't doing nothing.
Was it
Bad.
because they
Just
weren't
doing
doing
whatever.
their job, or is it just
What-
because the
you know
Carolina
what it
offensive
is?
line is that bad?
But so you know what they
That
did?
bad.
Horrible.
Exactly.
Horrible. So you know what they did? They took out Andy Dalton,
Put
brought
Bryce
in
Young.
the guy that you benched.
Wait.
And then after the end of the game, the coach comes around and say, "Oh, we're trying to protect Andy Dalton."
Andy Dalton. That's nuts.
Come on, man.
That is nuts.
Fuck them
If that
kids.
ain't Operation Get Behind the Blackies, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Considering
That's
that Dave
crazy.
Kemper is their owner, I would predict that that's something that he would have said. At
Get
the,
Bryce
end of
Young
game
out of
prop.
there. Get
Yep.
him out of there.
Get him out. Get him out.
Get out of there, Bryce. These mofos ain't no good for you,
Just
brother.
like one step away from just being like, yeah, that's our workhorse. We got to put him in there. It's our workhorse. It's like,
Look, we had a
Jesus.
chance when we put Bryce Young in the game, okay? So that's why we did it. We were down by 26.
They had an
We're
opportunity
going to put him
to
right
win.
in.
To win. They had an opportunity. No, you
They
didn't.
got dogged
Seems like a
out by
good
another
situation.
rookie quarterback.
You got destroyed by another rookie.
Will, what you talking about? If LeVar Ball would have came out of NFL retirement and stepped in, he never would have lost. Never lost.
Hey,
Oh,
Kansas would be
man.
undefeated if I
good.
was playing. Never
but
lost.
here's the thing that kills me though. Here's the thing. If you go back and you look at the Steelers Cowboys game,
Oh my.
and you actually objectively looked at the Steelers, they got a bunch of problems. And one of their problems is a number 2 receiver to go beside George Pickens.
Yep.
And I kind of thought you should have given up on Deontay because Deontay was playing some good football for you, and you just, I guess you got tired of his attitude and traded him to Carolina. But hindsight's 2020.
That's just as bad.
There's no number 2.
I don't know who's that guy, Calvin Austin, that they got,
Calvin
number
Austin.
19.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin could be playing some good football.
He's a kick returner though. I mean, that's a slot receiver at best. That he's not necessarily number 2.
He's not number 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, you guys.
The offensive line is not as good as it was last year. You're not running the football as good as you were last year. So what's your left? So what's left?
Najee Harris.
Gotta keep that
Najee Harris.
perfect.
I don't
perfect
think he's
record
like
for
that either.
Mike Tomlin.
I don't.
I hate
Najee
him.
Harris.
Yeah,
Not it. He's not that.
Alabama running backs don't be it.
Nope.
Except for Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry,
Excuse me.
Except for Derrick Henry.
Brian Robinson ain't bad either.
No, he ain't bad. No.
He not bad either.
No.
See how bad Bama lost with Vandy?
Oh
That
my
was sad.
god. Yeah. And they're still ranked in the top 10. They should have been outside the top 10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they should.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
Vandy fans took the goalpost.
Goalpost and threw it in the river. Fucking
Yeah.
loved it, man.
Oh,
You
man.
guys-
Arkansas did the same thing after beating Tennessee. Arkansas did the same shit.
Yeah.
You even got
Well-
Stephen A. Smith up here telling their coach, you are not Nick Saban. Of course you ain't Nick Saban.
Did you hear what Nick Saban said? If you need an easy SEC win, go to Vanderbilt and play them in their stadium. That aged real well.
They played that in the stadium after Vandy won that game. They
They
played
had they had Nick Saban up on the big screen too.
Yep. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Erica, about the Vandy and Alabama game. So Alabama lost. They only dropped 6 spots. In comparison, Missouri lost to
And dropped
Texas
to
A&M.
20. And dropped to 20.
21.
Right?
They actually dropped 12
Because they're
spots. How do you
Mizzou.
drop 12 spots losing to a top 25 team?
Mizzou.
But Alabama loses
Because
to
they're
Vandy.
Mizzou.
And then LSU loses to Minnesota, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to drop them completely out of the top 25."
I love watching my kids on the pod. Oh,
yeah, I don't understand that at all.
Look at what happened when Nebraska lost one game, and they dropped out of the rankings completely.
Yeah,
but they were arguably a better team than some of the ones that were in the top 25.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I mean,
Tony, don't try and butter me up at this point. This isn't. I see what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I'll get you. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
But they do have Nebraska as the second team out of the top 25, and once Nebraska beats whoever they're playing next week, they'll be back in the top 25.
There you go, Ando. Ando's an actual fan, Tony.
Let me go back and remember this.
My team's still undefeated. I'm just saying.
Let me go back and remember this.
Who's your team, Miami?
Ohio State.
They're going to lose to Oregon. Don't worry.
I thought you were
not at all.
I thought you were
Not
about
at all.
to say Texas, and I was going to say, Will, you got to move me away from him.
Yeah, no.
You thought I was going to say who?
I thought you were going to say Texas was your team.
Oh, no.
So I was about to tell Will, you best move me away from him.
That's all right. Texas is going to lose to Oklahoma.
Texas hate week here.
Hey, but let me go back to the NFL real quick. Your Minnesota Vikings, John, defeat the New York Jets 23-17. I don't care what people say.
We can't lose to Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers
it's
looked
still
like
fucking Aaron
Rodgers looked like garbage.
Rodgers.
So, fun fact.
He looked like garbage right now.
Fun fact about this Jets team, because I saw it on a ESPN on Facebook type of deal. Last year, the Jets started 2-3 with Rodgers starting the 4 snaps and then letting Zach Wilson play. Team started 2-3 and scored 93 offensive points through 5 games. You want to take a stab at how many offensive points they have this year through 5 games?
26.
93 with Aaron Rodgers starting all 5
I was about
games.
to say, yeah, it's probably 90.
Yep, 93. They have the exact same offensive output that they had last year with an inferior quarterback compared to Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
Aaron Rodgers is not that guy for New York.
You really have to look at it from an outsider perspective and say, if your wide receivers were turning into reptiles while you're on the field, how good would you be at, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Aaron Rodgers is so fucked up. He's just so deep in some DMT trip at this point. Like, I think he just got stuck.
Dude, he probably has a cabin on the plane flying back to the States with his own Owaka or whatever weed he's smoking.
All of his ancestors hugged him and told him they were proud of him. That's an actual Aaron Rodgers quote.
You're the first Rodgers to step foot on European soil since the Civil War, since the American Revolutionary War.
His girlfriend's name is Blue Earth. His girlfriend's name is Blue Earth. All right.
Are you serious?
Yes. Swear to God.
She smokes
Rodgers.
weed.
Yeah, I'd say more than that.
She is weed. Blue Earth is the name of a strand of weed.
Joe said they'll be hating on Rodgers.
I love Aaron Rodgers, dude. Hey, I love Aaron Rodgers.
Don't be hating on Rodgers.
I can't like Aaron Rodgers. He played for the Packers for so long. I'm a Vikings fan. It's not going to happen.
Does that mean that you hate Brett Favre?
I don't like Brett.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
I was about to say.
Do you hate Brett Favre because he played for the Packers all the time? Or do you hate Brett Favre because he made that stupid-ass decision to throw the football across his body in the Superdome in that NFC Championship game?
Or because he stole from the food stamps.
He stole from the people of Mississippi. That makes
him
an asshole.
Guys, look, Brett has Parkinson's now, so he and Michael J. Fox are rocking on the little school bus that goes, hey,
we're not going to talk about Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the real, man.
Family
ties.
Family ties.
Kyle's drawing the line.
Family ties and shit, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I don't like them for all 3 reasons.
Okay. Just checking.
Same.
So the Saints just turned the football over. 4th and 8. They had an incomplete pass, so Kansas City has it. 9:32 left to go, up 23-13.
And the Saints probably gave Brett Favre the disease anyway.
Yeah, man.
So the Yankees officially lost 4-2.
Yay!
So can I ask you, for you guys that watch baseball, is this the first time that there hasn't been a 2-0 lead going into Game 3 for the DS?
Right.
In a while, or
it happened at some point, but it's not in recent.
Pretty rare. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's been a while.
How are the Red Sox doing, Tony? Hey. Oh yeah, they're not.
They're doing great.
That's disrespectful.
They're just rebuilding. Already in rebuilding mode.
What was somebody tell me this? And I think Kyle, you might be the person to ask this question. What's going on with the 49ers?
Oh,
they give a huge lead on Sunday.
Listen, we can talk about these dudes. We're going to start from the head coach and we're going to work our way down to personnel. Kyle Shanahan cannot maintain a lead to save his goddamn life. I don't know what the fuck his problem is, man.
Kyle Shanahan can't.
You're up in the Super Bowl by 10, you choke. Mahomes gets you out of there. Y'all lose to the Cardinals, y'all up 10.
Which time are you saying that Shanahan was up on the Chiefs? Because it happened twice.
Shit. It did happen in the bowl.
Let's not forget. Let's not forget Clem when he was the offensive coordinator for the Falcons. You spotted
he blew a 25-point lead then, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's in his DNA. Not his pops, but just his. It's just his.
Just his. Yeah. He got it from his mom's side.
I was gonna say if Shanahan only had some support from his parents, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
you need to call Kyle Shanahan and show him what it's like to get support from your parents.
I can't put my finger on it, but it just seems like the only person on the defense that shows up is Fred Warner. Everybody else seems like they stand around and watch what he does.
Who is that? Warner, you said?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Nick Bosa's there too, man.
Nick does what he's going to do.
He the only Ohio State player I don't like.
Everybody else literally stands.
I don't like Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa has a weird looking nose.
He's not producing.
They got weird faces, period.
No, I don't like the guy because of his nose.
Fuck no. Joey Bosa just has this messed up looking nose. Like, I like Nick. Don't get me wrong. I think Nick carries himself.
I don't like Nick at all.
Damn.
I'll tell you what, John. Nick looks great in a pair of football pads. All right, he looks great. He looks fucking great. All right, he looks like he's the best D in football. All right, but he's not. Right, it's straight. Like he looks the part for sure. I'm sure he scares people. I'm sure they're like, "Ooh, Nick Bosa, you're huge." And then he's kind of.
Oh my God, Joel, that's awesome.
Pause.
It was wicked. That was
pause, man. Yeah, pause for the cause.
But no, it's like they don't even have a Super Bowl without Christian McCaffrey. They don't have a real idea.
Man, his ankles aren't coming back, so they're not coming back.
What up, Michael?
I have to. Hey, I'm looking this up now because I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna
Kevin, you gotta put that up on the screen. You gotta show him what Michael
caught a stray, man.
Please.
That's what that was. Oh my gosh.
That's how it's gonna be. Okay.
Oh my God, he does.
Isn't Joel your guy too, Mark 7?
Wow.
What?
Joel is your guy, right?
Joel is. I've known Joel almost as long as my son's been alive.
Also,
but I am going to be teaching his kids new swear words soon. So
Michael's in good shape though.
Yeah,
or it seems to. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
he looks great in his suit. Looks like great in his. He looks great in his suit. He's got a gun. He looks like a cool guy.
He's rich, very rich.
In the face, though, you guys.
In the face.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Hey,
you look a little more Jewish.
No, actually, what Michael is definitely more Jewish than I am. He's actually Jewish, if I recall.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. I had to look it up.
I got to mute myself, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, please. For the remainder of
the sister and brother.
I wish I had the controls over here.
Oh my God.
Make sure when the mergers happen, you turn the camera off because we don't want to see that.
I love how Jesus Christ, Eric.
I love how
me and the dragon are not doing anything on camera. Okay.
Yes.
So y'all doing something off camera?
Unless we get more donations.
Thank you.
Fuck.
No,
hold on. Nah, fuck this.
He leaves.
Nah, you can leave. No.
He said, okay.
Stop mutilating that dragon.
Oh my God.
Dragon lives matter, Ando. Dragon lives matter.
There is no stuffing left in that thing. You know that, right? You guys know that.
Last thing I got
he knocked this stuffing out of
It's been cleared out. It's been cleared out.
Hey, real quick, the last thing I got from the NFL, what the hell is going on with Bo Nix?
It's the last dragon.
It's bigger than I thought, for real.
Whoa.
Now that
Nope. I'm gonna mute my mic.
You two get your mind out of the gutter. Right? Talking about the dragon. Talking about chasing the dragon.
Hey man, that is a life-size dragon.
It's
Paul.
huge.
He got a championship belt around his neck. He got a choke collar.
Yeah, that's his bondage collar.
What it is. There's a leash. You know there's a leash somewhere that's got like silver spikes on it.
Dragon back. That's the
Get dragon out of here, man. Please.
Ando, this is
wrong
disturbing. Can you
live
put the dragon back,
You
please?
go to your OnlyFans for that, bud.
Yeah.
I mean, you
We're
know,
not on
there you
OnlyFans
go.
right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate that. You know, you and Marky can do your thing after the show.
I think Bo Nick's problem is Sean Payton.
I think so too. I think so too.
Sean Payton can't develop quarterbacks.
He
Sean
can't
Payton
do no. Drew Brees, you can make an argument, Seven, that Drew Brees was already there before Peyton even got to him.
I
don't
think Drew
know.
Brees
You
was
never
an
make that
established
argument.
quarterback.
I don't know that I could make that argument, but I think more of Breeze's development was on offensive coordinators and the other coaching that was around Peyton and around Drew than it was Sean Payton's.
It was a perfect.
Because you already
it was
had
a perfect.
because then a
situation.
young Drew already had the arm talent.
It was a perfect situation for both of them.
Yeah.
Really.
It really
was.
was.
Like it just all kind of like came together. Like because obviously we're not going to be taking Drew Brees in any kind of like fantasy draft at this point. He was like 5'10". Like he didn't have a particularly strong arm. It was accurate, obviously, but like that, the whole offense and everything came together. He had great pieces. Like that's really just like all pieces fell together for
It was
the
the
Saints.
perfect
But
storm.
Drew Brees was mentally there. Like Drew Brees had that
was.
mind for football, and that's
For sure,
where
not taking it away
that's
from him.
why he stayed in the league so long. Like you can have mildly great arm talent, and you can be accurate as hell, but if you don't know where to put the football because you don't have that strength, that's why I think the pieces that he had worked really well because Colston and Henderson knew where to run the routes because they knew where Drew was going to put the ball.
You could make the argument that Tom Brady had.
Thank you. We appreciate
Tom Brady
you,
had
brother.
below average arm talent, right?
Oh, absolutely.
He'll donate to see what?
Yes,
He
exactly.
wants to
We're not
see
going
the
back to that.
dragon.
We're not
Just leaving
going
it
back.
open-ended. Leaving it open-ended.
Oh.
The worst thing
I
you can
need
do.
you, Joel. I'll refund that $2 if I need you.
Yeah, because
No.
We ain't gonna
Yeah,
see
no,
that
you-
tonight.
you're
Not on
scared.
this, but we ain't.
you scared off the dragon. You
I
scared off the
won't
dragon.
see that on Roku.
We don't know the type of audience that's on Roku, Will.
Our first time on
Don't
Roku,
read
this is
into
what's
that.
happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
This is what's happening.
By the way, for those of you that are watching through our other sources, we are now on Roku. We
Roku
will
Spice
post more
Channel.
information on Roku Spice Channel. I will post more information on the Facebook
Hey,
page.
can we
after this
officially
month
call
with
we
more,
got to call Geek After Dark now Raunchy Roku?
Wow.
Raunchy Roku.
No,
No,
that's-
is that
that's-
just white?
that's,
Okay, too white. Got it.
Geek
Gauntlet is not
After
getting his
Dark.
feed. Geek
Yeah,
Gauntlet
it's
is not
already-
getting his feed. This is only
Okay.
for this is
all right, all right.
It's
all right.
exclusive. It's
All right.
exclusive. And,
Yeah, it's just this is just tied to sports.
Stop
Geek
making
Gauntlet will
deals.
get something else in the
Stop
future.
making deals where they're not deals.
Bro, I can't make deals to save my life. Do you see what I'm
Well,
dealing with? I
duh.
got a dragon on my bed, man. I ain't
Yeah.
dealing with shit.
I was about to say, I don't think he's on your bed anymore.
Oh no, he's
Right,
on my
girl,
bed
channel.
bent over, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah,
Just to give
yes,
those people
Spice
a
Girls
chance.
channel. Yes, that's what I'm
Spice-
talking
Thought you tucked him under the desk or something.
Yep.
Don't
All
give
right,
me ideas,
Seven,
man.
All right, my bad.
I'm coming back to you, sir. I believe you had something you wanted to share with the group before we roll out for the night.
Who?
Did you get that working? The thing you were working on before I left? Oh, later, Joe. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you.
Bye,
Later,
Joe.
buddy.
Hi, Joel. That was- Good joke.
Are you talking about
superhero thing?
the what?
The athlete.
Oh yeah,
superhero
the thing that you posted in the sports report about the football.
Okay, let's see if we can get this to show up correctly. Ando, can you pull it up in the chat to call out some of the characters because it was kind of cutting it off a little weird
Give
earlier.
me a second. Yeah. So basically, it is a 11 on 11
Hold on, I've
football lineup. So it's an offense against a defense.
Where did it
So let me see if I can pull this up here. I don't know all of the characters that are on it. But for your offense, you have Superman at quarterback. You have Sonic the Hedgehog and the Flash as your backfield. You have Spider-Man and Anakin Skywalker as your two receivers. You have Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z as your tight end. Then you got Venom and Hulk as your offensive tackles. You have, it looks like, Colossus and the Thing as your offensive guards. And then you have Baymax from Big Hero 6, the Disney movie.
Hold on, I'm going to bring it up right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question to everybody is:
Are those real players?
Real characters.
I think this. Yep, there we go. Okay. So my question to everybody is: here we go. When you look at this lineup, offense versus defense, and I want to get everybody's opinion. Who has more liabilities, the offense or the defense?
Meaning, who's going to give up more plays?
Yeah, who's going to? Yeah, I mean, when you just surface level, we're not getting overly specific here. That
offense is stacked, but I mean,
Can I go Mike Leach on this?
Thanos is playing fucking Ndamukong Suh D tackle. Like I don't know if that's stoppable, honestly.
Yeah. Can I go Mike Leach on this for a second?
Okay. You got Ben Affleck's Batman playing the linebacker.
You got two washes. Now I'm gonna give you two washes right here. You got Vegeta at corner and Goku at outside linebacker. They're going to argue all the time.
Yeah.
But they work together well.
Then on the other end, like I said, it's two washes. Then you got Venom trying to kill Spider-Man or attack Spider-Man. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. But
you got Hulk and the Thing kind of fighting each other because they got into it once upon a time.
Then you have this crybaby of Anakin Skywalker at wide receiver too. If he doesn't get the ball, he's going to bitch and turn to
if he gets hit, he's going to bitch.
So he's a white Odell Beckham Jr. is really what he is.
Yeah.
I think the biggest liability here is on the offense because you can't give Sonic the Hedgehog the ball. Sure, he's fast, but as soon as he gets hit, he's going to fucking drop that thing.
You're knocking the fucking rings out of him.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
he's a hedgehog
with him.
Too light in the pocket.
What does he weigh? Like 22 pounds? I mean,
depends on how many. So, like I said, I wanted to go Mike Leach on this. If you guys are familiar with Mike Leach, rest in peace. He used to be the head coach of the Washington State Cougars. He once got asked in a press conference.
I love Mike Leach.
Right? We once got asked in a press conference about the mascots of the Pac-12 and who would win in a free-for-all Royal Rumble.
Broke it down.
And yep. So I'm going to go that avenue here. First off, does everybody have their superpowers? And if so, does everybody have their weapons? So like Thanos, if he has the Infinity Gauntlet, like half of the offense is already gone, right? You got Doomsday. He's going to fuck up Superman, right? Batman knows, like, if you get Batman a week's worth of prep time, that offense is screwed. All he has to do is lay a pile of chili dogs down for Sonic, and Sonic's screwed. Batman can put Gohan in the middle of the football field, and Piccolo's taken care of. But then, yeah, I mean, Kyle said it best. You got Goku and you got Vegeta. The two of them are going to argue. Also, with Vegeta, is he going to have his Super Saiyan powers, or is he going to go as a giant ape? Because if he goes as a giant ape, now the stadium's destroyed. You don't have any out-of-bounds lines. Nobody will be able to stop Great Ape Vegeta.
Not to be confused with Scott Vegeta.
If Yajirobe can stop Great Ape Vegeta, anybody can stop Great Ape Vegeta.
And wait a minute, is this Broly at defensive end?
Yeah, that's Broly. Now, which Broly are we talking about?
That sabotages the whole defense.
Right.
How are you going to have Baymax as a center? Baymax ain't going to protect shit. He's a fucking marshmallow.
Hold on. But Baymax also cares about people, right? So if somebody gets hurt, now you have a medical team. But now does he play medical doctor, or does he continue to play your center? Because he can't be in two places at
non-violent
once.
Jason Kelsey.
Hey, that better more importantly, John, that better not be Bio Brawler, because that Bio Brawler, that defense really is jacked up.
Yeah. Yep. And then let's look at the other defensive end, right? The other defensive end, he's a robot, right? How is he going to make tackles, right? Yeah. He doesn't have arms, and he's going to shoot lasers. Now, is shooting somebody an unnecessary roughness call, or is that a personal foul? Or are we allowed to use weapons?
I love how nobody has mentioned, Ando, that Superman is playing quarterback. Literally, you can just snap the ball to Superman, and he can basically fucking teleport into the end zone. I don't know how this has not been brought up yet. He's
do you think
invincible.
Superman could beat Goku? Wait.
This is the shit. I had an argument. Everybody has this dumbass discussion. Can Superman in a fist fight beat Goku? No.
No.
He's not beating Broly either.
Whose world are they in? Like, is it like it's in the physical world that we live in, or is it like
who's
in
not
their
beating
world?
Broly?
In their world.
In their world.
Superman's not beating Broly.
No, Superman is not beating Broly. Or
He ain't beat no G Broly.
I don't even know who the fuck Broly is, by the way.
He ain't beat no G Broly.
He's a Dragon Ball Z character.
Broly apart, but OG Broly, nope.
Yeah.
And we haven't even talked about Silver Surfer, right? Silver Surfer, the other.
Then you got Silver Surfer and Martian Manhunter and strong and free safety.
Well,
that's a perfect position for him.
Now, if Silver Surfer doesn't make the tackle, is Galactus going to show up and eat everybody? Is like the game just going to be called? Because
Thanos is this Marshmallow Man. What is he?
I'm saying, yeah, like
Thanos sending him to the Nether Realm.
Right.
He not even gonna get a chance to hike the ball.
Nope.
Thanos sending him out of here.
Another thing that you guys hadn't brought up. Martian Manhunter can read your mind. He just read the whole mind of the offense, and that's it.
They're cooking everything. So
the defense
is winning.
I'll take away the arguability between players and just take side versus side. The defense wins.
Defense winning.
Like, have you guys ever seen the sports science with Ndama Kung Su and John Thompson? Like, you should watch it, check it out. It's on YouTube. But that would be what Thanos and the Marshmallow Guy would be like. Like, Ndama Kung Su just lifts John Thompson off the ground. The host of Sports Science, like, literally just throws him. Like, it's just not even like, that's a lot what it would be like. It's Thanos. Come on, man. With his ball.
Hold on. Are you saying Thanos or Thanos?
It is Thanos. It is pronounced Thanos.
Fuck out of here, Dan.
It's pronounced Thanos. You're a dick.
Fuck no, you got dick in your name, sir.
Are we really just not going to mention that Superman plays quarterback and he can fucking?
No, we're not, because
it's not a difference maker. It's not a difference maker.
It's called instant transmission.
Because you're thinking of Superman the way that he was like when we were kids and when Kyle still first saw Kyle and Will first saw color TV. Okay.
God damn.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Really?
You're right.
Really?
Fucked up. He's right.
Will, what was it like when Nixon quit? You got to see him just fly away in the helicopter, dude? You're like 12.
I was
like
born
12.
in 71, sir.
I know, I'm fucking kidding.
God damn, yo.
By the way,
that was before me.
Well, you'll be happy to know that my sister thinks that you are full of shit, that you're 53, sir. Just saying. She thinks you're full of shit, that you are not 53, sir.
Every woman I've ever talked to about this show is just like, Will is cute. And I'm like, that's the general consensus. He's the best looking guy on the show. I mean, we can give him that. I feel like I'm man enough to say that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I made you my ex-husband so that all these females can have.
Yeah, they needed a chance.
I still want my child.
He's in the twilight. He's in the twilight of his date. He's in the twilight of his dating life. So it's
we got to give respect where respect is due.
Or is he in the golden age?
Definitely be attractive.
What's that?
I said if I was into black guys, John would definitely be attractive.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Okay, this show is taking a turn.
Erica, it always does towards the end. I can't.
It's Geek Out or not? It's Sports Reports After Dark.
Hey, but for real, you guys, man, basketball season.
John can't even confuse. He's so confused right now. Way to go.
I'm not confused.
I'm still trying to process that.
I don't think you can, John. Just go sleep it off.
I'm not.
Go, just sleep it off.
Hey, but basketball season's coming up, and while I got Dan here, I got to ask Dan. Dan, you see how he look? Bronny is Bronny.
Oh,
come on.
Is Bronny worth it?
Get his cat. No,
not the cat.
Bring your pussy on camera, dude.
Yeah. That thing is
like a cat.
I mean, I have 4 pussies. I could put all 4 of them on camera.
We need the views, but no, we're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
We need the views. No,
but is Bronny worth it though, y'all?
No, Will.
I was about to say you're an alien. What's going on?
That was clearly just a move by the Lakers. Like they just wasted a second round pick so that they could keep LeBron happy, which is smart on their part. Like he's at this point he's pretty prima donna. You're gonna have to get. You're gonna have to do things for LeBron.
They have to because they know that they lose him if somebody else grabs Bronny, because somebody would, and you don't want, as much as you have invested in LeBron James regime. If you are the LA Lakers, you don't have a choice.
Do I have to be the guy that mentions this as well? Didn't Bronny die on the court? Didn't this guy literally fucking die? He almost died.
pulled the DeMar
What is
Hamlin.
he doing still playing sport? Like, they were just like, yeah, you're fine. Don't think that'll happen again. Oh, yeah, you didn't think it was going to happen the first time when his heart was going to fucking stop. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why is he still playing sports? I don't understand it. Like,
what they did as an organization, Seven hit the nail on the head. They did that to appease LeBron.
Yeah.
Which is fine because, again, you get to play, you get to have your son on the team just to be your playing team like you want to be then, like you've been for the past 4 years. So it's fine. They didn't expect anything. They made moves in the offseason.
Were they going to pick somebody up in the second round that was going to be that much?
Honestly,
no.
It's still crazy that Bronny is still able to play basketball.
Right, dude. That's
because that happened to a kid here where I live, and he was going to the same. He probably should have been in the same class as Ja Morant. He's playing for a local high school here in North Carolina, where I'm at in my city. And he did not. Nobody would take a chance on him.
No,
nobody.
Dude, because
he was that fucking good. He was really fucking good. Nobody took a chance on him. I'm telling you.
I want the guy to die. Like,
that shit, nah.
But I think that some of it could depend on what the actual issue is. And because the truth of the matter is we didn't get a lot about what actually happened to Bronny. The only thing that we got told was we fixed it.
Which is an isolated incident is what they said. Like, it wasn't like an actual condition.
And that's the hard part, because you do have some kids like what happened in North Carolina and the school near John, that they didn't have those resources. So they're not going to get that chance to get their career.
Matter of fact, he went to the same high school I was at. And he was supposed to go to Murray State. And they took away his full ride, everything.
Tell you what, Bronny must have been working his ass off in that practice. Must have been working his ass off.
I can't tell if you're throwing a punt in there or not.
No, I'm saying like he must have been working hard, man. If he you die, like you don't go much harder than that. Like that, like if
you know that joke where people go, yeah, but did you die? Bronny can be like, I was playing basketball, man. I had a heart attack. Did you die? Yeah, almost I did, man. Oh shit.
Bronny literally gave 100% in that practice. He gave every bit of like in practice. Like you can't really ask for much more, can you? I mean, the guy's it's good for his work ethic, I guess, if you die.
But then, how much? And I don't mean to be that guy, but how much of it do you think is because his last name is James?
That's what
it's all because
it is. I don't think if your last name isn't James,
if he's the queen.
Yep.
But
the queen.
I will say this.
The queen.
I will say this.
Queen James.
Jordan never played with his kid in an NBA game.
Yeah, but don't even do that. Don't even do it.
But I will say that
Jeffrey wasn't going to cut it.
Oh, God.
No.
Jeffrey wasn't.
Hell no. Neither one of them.
Jeffrey definitely cuts it with the ladies though, because Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. Hey.
Ask Chester Cheeto what it's like.
But
Cheeto.
What's crazy?
Scotty looked just like Chester.
Yes.
You mean Chester Libido? Chester Libido.
They kept that whole relationship got that man out the NBA. He was playing on the Lakers. Then all of a sudden that came out, the Lakers cut his ass.
Yep. And his son, Scotty's son, could ball though.
He could ball now.
I think so.
Yeah.
He better than fucking Bronny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
well, sure.
LeBron has a son that's younger than Bronny that actually
Bryce.
That's better.
Oh, Bryce is going to Bryce is like that. He can ball.
Yeah, Bryce is
he wears
Bryce
goggles.
Would be nice.
He wears goggles like Horace Grant.
Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome, dude.
He does though. Yeah.
Bryce is
like you
be
can't
nice.
like Bryce, you couldn't have found some contacts? Your dad can't afford them? Is that
maybe he likes the feel of the goggles on his face.
NBA,
there's no way he does. No way.
NBA news, ESPN announced who was going to take Waj's spot since he retired and became the GM at that for the college program. Shams is going to be the new lead insider and take Waj's role for the NBA for ESPN.
Woj's role.
Yeah, or Woj's role.
Yeah. I saw it.
Shams is going to take it.
That makes
sense.
What is it?
That makes sense. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go around the room here.
Spell Wojnarowski.
Yep, let's go around the room here, get final thoughts and opinions. Everything you got going on.
His name is actually Shams. It's Shams
Charania.
Charania, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of with the other.
He was Woj's competition.
Yeah.
I can spell Krzyzewski.
Hey, just a heads up for those who care. Chiefs are 5-0.
Ow!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so surprised. Look at my face.
Yeah.
All right,
Erica, that's how you win a game.
They
Right?
have
That's
15.
how you don't choke it. That's how you win. That's how you officially close out a game.
Is it cheating if you have 15? It's cheating. If you have 15.
It's like playing with Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Listen,
Erica, when we come back next week, I'm hoping we're still able to talk about the Dodgers.
That's going to be a subject for. That's going to be a subject
we can still talk about the Dodgers in a positive light.
You genuinely mean that, or are you just saying that?
I do. If there's any series that I want to see go to 7, it's the Padres and the Dodgers. And unlike Will, I want to see a blue versus blue NLCS. I want to see the Dodgers and the Mets.
I don't.
And then I want to see the Mets.
That's an ugly series.
Listen, honestly,
That's going to be an ugly series for us.
You really want to know who I want to see in that final?
Who do you want to see in the
World Series final?
The World Series, not the final.
This right here, right?
Against the Yankees.
And who's sitting next to me?
Against the Yankees. Yankees would be fucking.
Nobody wants to see either team in the World Series. Not even most Yankees and Dodgers fans. That would be bad.
Fuck off, bro. No, let's get the Royals in there. Let's get the Royals. You know what? I want to see Michael Massey taking meaningful at bats. I want to see Michael Massey taking meaningful at bats. And Michael Walker can start game 1 of the World Series. We can all enjoy that.
Well,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
Like Aaron Judge enjoys hitting in the second easiest ballpark to hit a home run in Major League Baseball.
Are you? So that's why Aaron Judge hit so many home runs, because he didn't hit like 30 away from fucking Yankee Stadium. Like, what are you talking about? He touches balls and they go like fucking.
Hey Dick, you want to know what's really funny? You want to know who's playing on the Padres team doing really good because he's not playing for the Red Sox anymore?
Hey, can we mute
Xander?
Let's mute Erica really quick. How do I?
I think his name is.
There we go. I figured out how to do it. I figured out how to do it.
Yes, got it.
Oh, yeah.
That was such
That's cold-blooded.
That was clutch.
That was almost as cold as the Padres' $290 million offer to Xander Bogaerts to take him away from Boston. Like, they just came in and like they were. Like the Red Sox were offering him like $190 million, and Padres were like, "Hang on, $290. Let's go $290." And he was like, "Yeah, duh."
All right, you guys, let's go ahead and wrap this puppy up. We're going on an hour and a half, and your boy got to return to work tomorrow.
7, I think that's the fastest a man has ever gotten me to shut up. Just hit a button.
Oh, yep. Wow, there's a lot of meetings going on in there.
Yeah, if there was another button that actually existed on women,
I'm
hit it more.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Damn.
Not a real
John, what you got going on this week, brother?
I ain't got too much going on. Still posting some drumming videos. Got some editing to do. But other than that, I ain't got too much going on. But then I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Men in Black 3?
Yes. Oh yes, dude. Fucking.
You look like Boris the animal,
it's
like right
Boris.
now.
It's Boris. It's like not the animal. It's Boris.
I was thinking this the whole show. I felt like I had to ask that question.
They were a little bit smaller and they were like sunk into my head. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Are you saying my face? Like
the build, like the circles, like dude.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. He's an ugly motherfucker in that movie.
He was though.
Yeah.
I mean, John, I was gonna say he kind of looked more like Elton John because that's what Elton John. Those are the glasses he wears.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
John, damn. Kyle, what you got going on this week, brother?
Nothing much, man. On the lighter side, hopefully at 12 o'clock, this Undisputed unlocks. If it does, that's what I'm going to be playing Undisputed on PlayStation. My son already getting down on that Dragon Ball mess. So that's about it.
Is that Undisputed a boxing game?
Yeah, it's the new boxing game.
Yeah, that's the boxing game, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sparkling Zero. Ain't no wrong with that.
Dude, how detailed have they gotten with that shit? Like, how detailed have they gotten with those boxing games?
Considering it's the first one that came out since Fight Night Champions.
Well, I figure there has to be like just like you can like move your neck a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like do like crazy. I don't know. It has to be like
Andrew, what you got going on this week, brother?
Work. Started my new job at the Sports Memorabilia Store. If you guys are looking for some stuff, let me know. Got a present.
We'll order it online.
What's up?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, you know you want that Yankees flask I sent you a picture of. Come on.
That is pretty sweet. You work
It
there?
is. Yeah, I do. I work there. It's only $10.
Right. Just bring your book. You bring your backpack in and start.
Nah, can't do that. They give me a bag to take all that stuff home.
Isn't that why
Oh,
you work
man.
in sports merchandise? I've worked at Dick's Sporting Goods before. Like,
Yeah, well, we don't have backpacks. We don't have backpacks at ours.
oh, it's clear bags.
Yeah.
Everyone bring a clear bag.
Yeah.
Clear
No,
bags and dragons.
Yep. And it was like, I have a lot of golf
dragging
balls.
out of it, John. He's been through enough already tonight. Jesus.
I bet he has. I bet he has.
Yeah, I was about Dan, you beat me to it, man. Good shit.
You're just
Shut up with the P Diddy comments.
Yes.
Nice.
I feel like the next time we see him, next time we see the dragon, he's gonna have like a GIMP mask on, like one of those like zip up, like old school with the pointed nose and shit. And we're gonna be like, this has really gotten weird, Ando. This has gotten really weird.
Andrew took that baby oil and had some fun with that dragon.
They're gonna have a bunch of baby dragonites.
Yes.
Did you invite me over to hang out too?
Oh my
I
god,
love you guys so much. I fucking hate you.
that thing has
No.
too much fur for that.
Yeah, no, it gets a little hot with his breath. It catches on fire. So that's the whole burning sensation.
Look at Will's face.
Never mind.
Oh my God. Dude, did you just say that? Did you just say that?
I did.
Tell me you did not.
I want a still frame. I want a still frame.
The dragon got crabs.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, it's getting crazy again.
The dragon got crabs.
No, dragon ain't got crabs, man. Dragon ain't got crabs.
It sticks in
Not
the
to
fur,
my
man.
knowledge, because I ain't gone down there.
in the fur.
So.
You know how hard it is to clean baby oil
This
out
damn
of
dragon gotta go. Damn, this damn dragon has got to go.
he's scared
Yeah,
to trim the fur because it's all matted.
Yeah.
For real, though. For real.
Just find a stuffed animal and pour syrup on it and then try and wash that off. That's basically what's going on. Like it's like just
He's not Canadian. I don't think he'd enjoy that.
Not Canadian. Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
He's not Canadian. Canadians are the ones that like maple syrup and make
Anyway, while Ando's trying to compose himself, Erica, what you got going on this week?
She's going to be sending Ando the syrup.
like just trying to pick up the pieces from the show.
Hey, Ando, you got to give her that P.O. box real quick, dog. Go over that P.O. box. P.O. box 447.
No, the P.O. box is 42069.
Oh my God. He gave his government P.O. box. Oh my God.
Hey,
Shit.
secure mail.
Ooh,
Okay,
boy.
before we were rudely interrupted by Dragon D's nuts all over the place.
Oh, God.
Damn.
No, you drink. Never mind. Shut up, John.
Yeah.
Shut up.
John?
For real though, I'm getting my laptop / stream setup reset up here tomorrow or
So to make
Wednesday.
your OnlyFans with Sparky better.
I don't have an. What's OnlyFans?
God damn it. No.
Go there.
We can't be promoting OF on here.
No.
No.
Be promoting OF without a deal. We can't do that yet.
No.
Yeah.
Man. They got to pay us to promote.
You guys are gonna have to talk to me after
We
stream.
have violated a lot of advertising stuff on the show. I'm just saying.
We got,
Hey,
hey, we're gonna promote OnlyFans. They got to pay us for real.
Is OnlyFans that place that sells fans? Like I can get all kind of fans there? Is that why they say OnlyFans?
Total fan store.
box fans and
Box fans, rotator
Look it up,
fans,
Endo, when you get
Alright,
off of here.
Yeah.
alright, cool. But no, for real. Before I was
Look it up on a work computer. That way you can, show
Damn,
them.
don't do that. Sir. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
who's managing my fucking
Don't do
page?
that to me.
You said a work computer. My gosh, dude. Anyway, y'all. Anyway.
No, if somebody's using my likeness on an OnlyFans page, I need to get a cut of that profit, please. Like for real? If somebody's managing my page,
I can
Arthur
almost
Miller?
guarantee that's not
Anyway.
happening.
Don't do that on your cookies on your work computer.
I don't have a work
we're
computer,
doing
bro.
an hour and a half.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, and then,
No, to answer
I
your
want to say
question, Will,
thank
real
you.
quick.
What?
Like I said, I just got my streaming set up I'm working on. Hoping to get that back up and running tomorrow or Wednesday, and then I got some work, and then Saturday, hopefully I'll be there for the Geek Gauntlet podcast.
Will, nobody asked me what I'm doing this week, by the way, but it's fine.
I was watching Nebraska kick some ass.
I was about to.
You were. I thought you were going to the end of the show. I could have sworn.
No. I'm gonna get to you. All
right.
Erica, what you got going on this week?
I have a surgery actually on Thursday.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's finally getting her head
around me. I gotta go up and take care of her.
Okay, don't start with the knees, because then Dick's gonna come up with some comment about me being on my knees, and that's why I don't start, please. Okay.
But no, that's why you need the surgery, though, right?
The surgery is to have the tracking device installed.
Damn, man.
What?
Well, I thought it was the health monitor to realize when she needed more air, unlike the Dodgers when they choke again.
You just scan it.
She's getting pads put in because the bathroom floors are really hard because of the
God, dude.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
Dan, can we do something about those Walmart bathroom floors? They're very uncomfortable for Erica.
I don't handle that shit. I don't handle that shit.
You got people to handle it for him.
I'm way more on the trailer park side.
Yeah.
My business.
CEO of Walmart and trailer parks. All right, Dan, real quick, what you got going on?
They don't let me make any decisions with Walmart side. I'm really about the trailer park side.
That's probably a good thing.
I'm just gonna be farming, Will. Just gonna be farming, out here making corn.
So you're a true Nebraska.
I was saying, gonna be a corn husker.
Eating beef, bro.
You're a true Nebraska corn.
Next time you guys have a cheeseburger, you just think about this face, all right? You just go, "This is a good." Thanks, Dan, for that cheeseburger.
As Erica regurgitates,
it's not going to be the same cows that I take care of, but it will be like, just in principle, it kind of is. Next time you have any corn at all, so if you have a soda with some high fructose corn syrup in it, think about this face. Right? I'm out here working for all of you.
And last but not least, Seven, save me. What you got going on this week, buddy? Save me, buddy.
He can't save a goddamn thing, right? He can't save himself.
Save me, man. Damn. This nigga for telling some hot
Glasses are off and everything.
Oh shit! I'm not a fucking thing. No.
Do you guys like soybeans? Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I've never eaten soybeans. Don't like them. We've got a lot of playoff baseball still to watch this week, so I'm going to be watching that. Also, join us next week when we will hopefully have a sports betting segment, since we're going to be sponsored by a sports.
No, Ando.
Get rid of fucking Sparky.
No, Ando. No.
Right there.
And before
I thought he left. I've had left the room. It's been staring at him the whole time on camera.
And before we get out of here.
You understand why Ando's so happy over there. He can't contain himself. It's a dragon staring at him.
And before we get out of here, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming over with us on this new endeavor, stage 3 of the Sports Report podcast. We're on Roku, Northeast Streaming Sports. I want to say thank you for everybody for being here tonight, and we'll see you guys again next week. Have a great week. Have a safe week. And
our only show.
That dragon got a horn.